Oh, what is this?
It's a way to make coffee when you're camping. It's like the most crappy, basic kind of coffee. But you use eggshells, actually. That's what made me think of that.
Once killed
I
a
have
scally
heard
captain
of that.
and stole a chest of gold. And
Yeah, you
ships
just
arrived
basically you just pour over the
I think I've read a
fire
bunch
and
of
add coffee grounds over
fantasy
the.
novels.
And if you drop, sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry, fantasy
Yeah.
novels always use that method of making coffee.
All right.
Yeah,
Here,
and you
guys...
put like an egg shell in the coffee, and it makes the ground don't drink.
All right, we're starting the stream. Hello, welcome, Steambirds. Good skies. We are starting
Howdy,
our...
Steambirds.
Good skies.
Yeah, good skies. We are starting our weekly stream. We do this every week on Wednesday. I am your host, Ray Pencil. I do content design on this game. Currently working on quests. With me, we have Adam DeGrandes.
Hello. I'm an artist on this project, and I'm pretty happy you're all here, I guess.
Convincing.
And we
Reasonably
have...
happy that most of you are here.
Next, we have Allie Overton.
Hey, I'm Allie. I am also an artist, and I am genuinely excited to see you.
Yeah. And we have Daniel Cook.
Hi, I'm a designer on the project. I mutter in the background mostly.
And you've been writing a lot of you've been doing a lot of quest writing.
Well, I've been editing some of the quests.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're trying to make the quests so that most people are going to ignore the text, and the people who don't ignore the text are going to be pleasantly surprised. They're like, "What the hell did he just say?"
Little grater pooper.
Yes.
And then we have Pat Kemp.
Hello, I'm a game designer at Sprite Fox, and I do VFX work on Steambirds.
Woohoo!
And we have Sarah B. Oh shoot, I can't remember what your last name is. I just always known you as Sarah B.
That's okay. I can go by Sarah B. Hello, Streambirds. I am a 3D artist, and I do animation.
Yay!
Yeah.
Artists are taking over.
As they should.
Yeah, it's only been like 4 lines in, and people are already complaining about my facial hair. So.
Well, that's because you went and changed something without our permission,
I
right?
did. I do this all the time.
You have to ask for permission to change your own face/body. It's a rule.
Jeez.
It is the rule. This is the society we live in, right?
Yeah. This feels kind of invasive, but anyway.
Change it to that's me, Ray!
Yeah. So, what are you guys excited about showing this week?
I want to see some more quests if we could.
Yep, there are 5 new quests, and there's also a bunch of quests we didn't do last week. I don't actually remember which quests we did, so we'll have to sort of pick and choose. I think there's some new art in the game.
Probably. I don't remember.
Are there new
Oh, wait a minute. The Shield Maiden animations have been fixed. So we saw that that's actually maybe not worth showing off because they're going to be virtually the same to everybody except for me, who knew what the problems were. But those have been fixed. I feel like I actually did get something significant in, but now I can't. Oh, Ghost Train.
Yeah.
Warhorse
yeah.
has new art, and that looks pretty cool. I think so. We
That's
can swing by and see one of those.
Yeah, I'm definitely
That's
excited
the
for
mission
that.
that I'm on right now, I think.
Oh heck, let's all do Warhorse. I mean, I don't have it, but let's all go find it.
The quests. What was the quest thing that we should do?
As far as like new quests, you can, if you go to I'm actually playing as my level 16 Raptor from 2 weeks ago, and I'm in the upper quest level bracket right now, so I get access to like T8 quests, and there's 2 in there that I see right now that were added this week called Mystic Assassins and Bad Cat No Scratching.
I don't think I have access to those.
I think you might have to level up.
Oh, I suppose.
Road tax.
Daniel, does it feel weird to not fly the paramedic? I feel like I've gotten
does.
super used to you in the paramedic.
Well, I really want a green medic, so I'm looking forward to the dyes that that we have, which is something that we actually have working in the game now. There's an area here which is currently empty.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a store appearing right in this area up here.
This nook.
This nook.
Cul-de-sac.
Yeah, and so you'll be able to buy paint jobs for your airplanes. And so that's actually working, not in this build, but that will be coming. And so I can't wait to dye this. I like this variant, this body better.
Yeah.
I think it's cooler looking.
Yeah, me too.
No offense, but
That's
I
the
think
point of
if I
variance,
had,
though.
yeah, I think this plus the parrot paint job would look really awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that. It's weird, just the like addition, I think, of the tail fins on that particular variant. For me, I don't know why, it just makes a huge difference. I love seeing the little fins on the back. The plane on a whole is pointy on the ends, but really fat through the middle. And I think that there's maybe just like a kind of structural juxtaposition or something going on there that's like, oh, that's just sort of a pleasing pleasing composition.
So Ray, I end up getting duplicates of the quests when I in here.
Yeah, so there's a reason for that, which is that the high levels actually only have like one sub-territory associated with them, and we were making a lot of these quests per sub-territory. So I think we actually, what I was gonna do was add a few extra quests in that high upper bracket this week, so that there's less of that. But but we're also generating more quests for that bracket also. So I think maybe we need to revisit that because at least until we actually have more quests to put in there.
Yeah. I mean, I can easily see us only having like 3 quests available at once. So
yeah, for everybody else 4 quests, but for top levels maybe like 3. Yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and go out there. If we want to
Which
go,
one are we, which mission are we doing?
I put on Mystic Assassins, because it's a trippy one. And then there's also Bad Cat No Scratching, which is basically, I think we just hunt Dragon Mamas? Oh wait, no. Hold on. We're probably gonna have to use the all quests thing to actually get access to most of the stuff that I worked on this week. But let's go check out Warhorse and then do Mystic Assassins.
Oh, which one's Warhorse?
Warhorse, I believe Adam has that quest, so let's follow him. Adam is...
I actually don't. Sarah has that quest.
Oh, okay.
That's
Or wait.
It says freight train, and that's going after the ghost train.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Follow Sarah.
Okay, actually here, you know what?
Yeah,
that's the wrong one. Let me just go ahead and go to...
Let's go ahead and spawn it.
All quests.
Maybe don't follow me.
Hello.
We've added so many quests that it's like kind of hard to keep track of all of them now.
Yeah. The goal eventually is to have a relatively small set of quests available to everyone in the server. And so the idea is that even though there'll be quests and people will be going for them, you'll find that you're sharing some of the same objectives with other people. So the goal is that people will cluster up a little bit kind of automatically. They're like, oh, we're all going towards the same enemy, and then they can actually get through that enemy faster and help one another.
All right, follow me.
Which quest are we doing?
We're doing Warhorse, but we're mostly just gonna look at it. We are definitely gonna destroy this thing because it's like a T3 and we're like a...
Yeah, so no one shoot it right away because we're all too cool and strong.
Yeah, we're mostly going to check out the art.
Shoot a look.
Just flying through the amazing environment. Killing some mecha deer.
I wish we could spawn some of those bots Seppi was taking gifts of.
Yeah. Okay, wait, here we go. I think we're coming up on it.
So the bots currently are spawned as a sort of separate process. So they're not part of this sort of server client setup.
Oh yeah, here we go.
God, there it is. It's massive.
Ooh, look at that big head.
Where is it? Let me see. It's gigantic. It's too big. Not too big.
Nothing's ever too big.
Oh wow, that's awesome!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, that like horse skull is just really doing it for me. I kind of
love
like
it.
kind of like how the rails are coming out of the eyes right now, even though that doesn't make sense. But should we like raise the model? Do you think to have it?
Yeah,
so
we
that
probably should.
have those like rails go more beneath the enemy unit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool though.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder.
that was every once I've been doing like kind of a lot of planning stuff, a lot of just kind of integration of other people's art and all that kind of stuff. So once a week I try and give myself just a, hey, I'm gonna take one of these like smaller modeling jobs and just make it and have fun with it. And
Yeah.
that was from last week.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man.
Great.
Yeah. You know, I was like, oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What something I like about it is this sense of scale. In this area, it's like, oh wait, you know, like we've gotten used to a particular scale of like sort of default enemy, and then there's this huge thing, and it actually works really well.
Yeah, it's like it's slow moving enough that it's like kind of an optional encounter for anybody who's nearby it. And I also let it travel outside of its sub territory a little bit, just to make it feel more like this like wandering giant type of thing. All right, I'm gonna try to bomb its head.
Yeah, man.
Head bomb.
I got it, but I'm just gonna kill it.
And it's gone.
Yay!
Just like that.
So to our dear Steambird friends in the chat,
Oh, yeah.
this week, if you want a key, what you can do is try to come up with a great evil cat name. And we'll judge you completely impartially with a high degree of professionalism.
That's
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
We will be the judges of what a good evil cat name is.
Yeah, and just like kind of a reminder
Right,
that
someone.
like if you're suggesting these names, it's kind of like, you know, like these might go into the game. So if you don't want the thing that you suggested going into the game, then I wouldn't make the suggestion.
Evil cat name.
All about the
Also,
cat
yes, Ray looks different. It's okay. Get used to it. This
Is
the
it
new
okay?
him. It's gonna be okay, guys.
God.
You look great.
We gotta put a camera on all of you guys, and then you'll know how it feels to be
I just never
judged.
change anything ever.
Yeah. This target is quite far away. I'm actually gonna teleport to it. Actually,
Oh, wait, where did we go?
I'm teleporting to him.
yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm traveling to a thing that's pretty far away, and it looks like it's like on the other side of the island.
Are you going to Mystic Assassin?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't
I've apparently got a.
Yeah, let's just enjoy the ride. Blow some stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I've got speed engine, so I'm rushing it.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
gonna
Oh yeah,
just work
if you can.
Oh yeah, look
if
at that.
you
Oh my
can-
god, you are flying.
Yeah, if you can get up there quick, then that saves us some time. This is an example of interesting team play here. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, in Steambirds Alliance, you can actually teleport to anybody on the map, not on the same map as you, any time that you want. That includes friends or random other players, which is super cool.
Yeah, I feel like this is an actual strategy that there's like someone acts as like an anchor and flies around a dangerous situation, so you always have a way to quickly get out.
Yeah, and on a map full of players, you can basically fast travel in any direction when you come in, because you start at the center of the map, so you can like, you can pick your choosing experience. You can pick and choose your experience really well in this game.
This is way the heck out there.
Yeah.
Forget that
I'm
our
not
map
sure.
is this big.
I think it's because it spawned before we switched quests.
Here we are. Whoa.
Whoa, I am out of my depth here.
Yeah, I know. I forgot that this is a truly terrible.
Oh yeah. Actually, I'm gonna use Epic just for saving this plane.
Oh man.
It's
I
like,
died.
oh look, we're traveling.
Yeah, teleporting here
happening.
may have been a mistake. All right. Ah shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and go T10
Yeah, man.
Oh my God. So many bullets.
because I totally forgot this was.
I'm betrayed by that quest marker.
Ain't that always the way?
And I'm also using Epic, but it'll be known if it actually triggers and I'm a cheater.
Did we kill the thing? Because like,
I don't think so.
Kill
I
the
can still see it
A-Thing,
on the
not the
radar.
quest target though.
Still see it
I
on
don't
the
know
radar.
if-
I'm just trying to clear the area right now because it's there's a lot of stuff. Around
my
these
God,
parts,
I've
you really
been-
have to like sort of
Crap.
like secure a perimeter before you actually do anything.
I'm dying here. I'm trying to find people.
I have been bird caged.
Thank you.
So, some clever cat names are coming in.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah?
Sir Grumpy Grump from Mr. Dracody.
That's a
we
classic
got-
right there.
Madam Muffins from Nevercling. Goose says, I think there should be a cat pirate ship owned by a captain called Captain Black Whisker.
Oh, Captain.
Captain.
Oh yeah. I'm fighting the mystic over here.
Oh.
So my last name is Cook, and for a long time my dream was that if I ever had a child, I would name them. Their first name would be Cappin, and I thought that would be the best name ever. Captain Cook.
Captain.
Captain.
No one else seemed
Oh, I
amused
died.
by that, but I thought it.
I'm curious what age you decided that maybe you wouldn't do this.
Oh, I never really decided. We ended up not having a kid. That answered that. So.
That's fair.
This is horrible. This is a horrible place.
Yeah.
Who made this?
All of us, I think.
So brutal.
Neverclink
So I'm
says
getting some serious
hairball.
right issues. That's me.
That's pretty good.
Hairball.
That's an
Like hair.
H-E-R-R.
H-E-R-R.
Hairball.
Hairball.
Oh, that's good.
That is.
That is
like
pretty
that one.
freaking good.
I'm impressed with that one.
Oh, I saved Ray of all the people to save.
Hey, look at that.
Adam, I'll save Adam. I like Adam.
Oh, thank you. I almost outran that.
Yeah, I know. You outran like half of it, so I didn't get a full heal on you.
Alright, I could use some team help fighting this mystic over here. So what it does is like when you first come across it, it lays out sort of a wall of minions in front of you, and you have to bust through that and keep chasing it in order to be able to deal damage to it, because it stays shielded until you catch up to it.
Oh, it's so
sneaky.
fast.
Yeah. it's
Anyone else
fast.
getting bad lag?
Not me. Not here.
Goose
Hang up
says,
1,000.
oh, that's a little bit much. Oh no, I died. Really yet for reading the chat. Goose offers Mr. Grumble Rumble, but then says, if I can't have multiple entries, take the first one. So that's good. Confidence there, Goose. Appreciate it. And then, Link says Admiral Hackball.
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 That's hilarious. But
That's great.
Admiral Akbar is like a good guy, so.
Yeah, we need eviler.
Yeah.
Eviler. Like Empress Meowza. Evil. that's the evilest name I could possibly.
There we go. All right, I've killed it. Oh, but I didn't get credit for it. Maybe I did. Anyway, yeah. So this one's a super hard quest in a super hard area. We can go somewhere a little easier. In fact, I'm gonna go back to Rebel City real quick just to sort out my quests.
Gotta kill 3 mystics.
Yeah. And the Mystic is only the leader unit, not the minions.
Mm.
Yeah, it needs some new art so that like it can be easily identified against its clones, which are the assassins. I mean, like the behavior is pretty different, so you can usually tell them apart. But you know, it's also a chaotic area, and I think visual signaling is very important in such madness. Let's see here. We got Thugs. I think Thugs for Hire is one of the new ones. Accept that one. And we got. Yeah, if you go to all quests, if you go to giver space all quests, then you should have access to all quests without having to worry about what tier you're at.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which one is Thugs for Hire?
Yeah, Thugs for Hire.
What tier is that?
E6.
T6, yeah. But this one's also super hard because we're fighting like elite versions of the estate guards.
Right. Set up.
Oh, and I'm also doing Octo's Pods because that one's got some cool ones. Yeah, let's go back. Octo's Pods. Yeah, Octo's Pods is about, you know, Dr. Octo, the huge like octopus looking guy with the tentacles. He has like minions that are just sort of running around and causing problems. So you gotta go take care of them.
Nice.
Actually, no. They're like the story behind that is that like the rebellion is doing an attack on Dr. Octo's factory, and you're trying to keep his sentries busy, basically.
Nice.
Yeah. So let's do Thugs for Hire first. Actually, you know what?
I see one way up. There's one way the heck up here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I have to travel to it.
Let's see, there's Octo's Pods. Where's Octo's Pods at? I'm trying to see which mission is closer.
Post the eviler prompt, we got Hell Kitty and Admiral Evil Cat, so I'm not sure they're taking our evilness seriously.
No cat breed names.
Not so far.
Raging Ragamuffin, something like that, or I don't know.
Is Ragamuffin or a cat breed name?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I mean,
It is if you want it to be Ray.
yeah, if it is, I ain't mad. It's cool.
I'm not certain on cat breed names.
Captain Calico.
Captain Calico. Captain Calico is pretty good.
Does that mean I get the key?
You got the key.
That's it. That's it.
If someone wants to teleport to me, I could use the help.
Okay, are you at the mission?
I'm on my way.
I'm safe where I am right now.
Alright, I'm here.
Sort of. Semi-safe. I used to be safe. I was safe 5 seconds ago.
Oh.
That is a lot of slave workers.
Oh, the camera zoomed out, so there must be the target nearby. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the elite guard has a stun baton, or a stun spear. So like the tip of its spear actually will cause you to go slower, which really sucks when you're fighting against this guy.
Perfect.
No, get out of
Fancy.
Stop it.
And it uses a lot more bullets? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it fires more bullets. Woohoo! Nice. So yeah, this
Pete
one we're
Cooper
actually
says-
the story for this one we're capturing the escape pods that come out of these things. so that we can.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like mercenaries that we're trying to get them to flip for money, basically.
Pete Cooper says a ragamuffin is a type of cat.
It
and that
is.
They have one.
Oh, nice. See? I had no idea.
I mean, just anything with the word
Good
muffin
guessing.
in it.
Everything says nuclear Persian.
Version of
Hilarious. Everything's are killing it today, man.
Oh, I got a beast claw. Right. Because I got the
I'm rushing the next one down here.
Oh, Russian Blue.
Hey, thanks
Just
for
the name of the breed is already a great evil cat name.
Yeah, thanks for using the speed engine to help out our questing.
It was purely accidental, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's like it's great. It's really making traveling like go faster. Yeah, I think in like in future iterations of these quests, we'll actually have more of these quest units spawned into the world, so so that it won't take as long to get to any of them. This week, Francois also added some. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah. This week, Francois added the ability to cluster spawns in certain areas too. So like once you get to a mission area, or like an area where you would find the mission unit, and you kill it, and if there's multiple targets, it'll spawn in a similar area, so you don't have to like jump all over the map just to make sure that you can find another enemy to kill.
Yeah, because what's happening right now is it's literally spawning on the other side of the map.
Yeah. Well, I think
Yeah.
what happens is that like we start in the middle of the map, right? And then it just spawns. It spawns all the things. It basically can spawn anywhere at that point. Oh, there we go. There's a little mini octo pup.
You were just not having any luck today, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
That's pretty typical.
Yeah, I was gonna say the chat's filled with your death messages. It's like a.
This is where I could use help if anyone wants to do the thugs for hire.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's see, are you doing thugs for hire? Okay, I'll come over there. I still have a few extra guys to kill, I think. Did you see one over here?
I'm getting close to one. Yeah, here's one. Right here.
Goose
Elite
says,
guards.
Oh, God.
So elite.
Ah,
Goose says Chairman Rex, and in response to that, I say, have you considered Chairman Meow?
I have a friend, and actually former student, who has a cat named Chairman Meow.
I've heard it as a cat name. It's a great cat name.
Yeah.
Nice. I think I got
Something.
2 escape pods now. By the way, all the collection quests, I have it set to 3 as a target right now because, well, with the exception of one unit or one quest, but you know, since they take up a lot of inventory, if we make them any higher than that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of annoying if they get too high.
Yeah. Oh, what's the current status on stackable items? Are we doing?
We
that?
got them.
We got them.
Yeah. I don't think we can add to them though. We can only consume them. I don't know. I have to double check.
I was wondering if like maybe some of these quest items.
No,
would
save my
start
life.
stacking.
Thank you.
You're so good at dodging.
I was actually trying to fly near you that time,
Wow. Huh.
so I'm just bad.
You just gotta stop boosting. It helps a lot.
I will never stop boosting.
I'm just gonna hold that key down.
Always be boosting, Allie.
Always be
Oh, The
boosting.
boss over here.
That's a good acronym.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Berserker.
Ab?
Abba. Abeba.
Ab.
Oh my goodness, I forgot that I hate this guy. I'm chasing
I
Mr.
keep going.
Claus.
I keep going through multiple really scary boss areas.
Yeah, we're fighting one of them.
Oh yeah, I'm still heading towards little guy here.
Ooh, look, a portrait came up and it said, "You've only secured your doom."
Doom.
Doom.
Not to like start any wars here or anything, but what's the name of the evilest person you know, and is it Gary?
What?
Know anyone named Gary?
I
don't
have
think
two
anymore.
very dear friends named Gary, and they're both the nicest people I know.
my
both
uncle's
nicest.
name is Gary. Neviklink offered Gary as an evil cat name, I think. So
I feel like this is digging back a little bit, but I want to say there was an evil cat in Earthworm Jim that might have been named Gary.
Yeah, I love Earthworm Jim.
That was a good one.
Yep.
Does anybody know what the evil cats in the Aristocrats are named?
Yeah, that's a good call. I don't know.
There's Siamese twins, and they're always the bad guys.
I think it's like super racist.
Oh god.
Yeah,
Pretty good names are
probably.
super
There's
racist.
an elite card over here. Well, there's a super racist Siamese cat in Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah, that's what I immediately.
Oh,
thought.
Oh yeah.
That's
We
true,
are
that's what I'm
Siamese,
thinking
if you please.
Yeah.
Yep, it's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like, yeah, certain movies, it's like, oh, this is wonderful, and then it's like, oh.
Oh, this did not age
yeah,
gracefully.
this scene, yeah. It's like
The ones in the
so
Aristocats
there's-
are the alley cats.
Yeah.
it's a Christmas story.
Did someone kill the elite guard?
I did. Or no, I fought it. I don't think I actually killed it.
I thought I had it, but then it disappeared. So someone must have killed it. I was fighting something else.
Yeah, we're like slowly going all the way around the island right
Brains.
The
say
Siamese
that?
cat, I don't think in the Aristocats is not evil, but his name is Shungon.
Mhm.
Shungon.
He's the piano player, right?
Yeah.
now. I've never actually
I don't think
seen
there
the
are
Aristocats.
any evil cats in the Aristocats.
I've never actually seen the Aristocats.
I think
It's
I
a
was thinking of the
great
Siamese in Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
You know, there's like that one scene in Lady and the Tramp that I always thought was super questionable. The Italian chefs that are like helping the dogs have like a nice romantic dinner in the alleyway.
Mm.
It's like
Yeah, those guys are like effing crazy.
those guys are weird, right? I mean, like I'm not crazy saying
in real
that.
life, you'd be like, dude, what the heck?
Yeah, what are you guys doing? Stop that. It's like they're not even like, you know, filming it and putting it on YouTube.
Yeah, I know,
They're just,
that's
like,
exactly right.
they're like
Take your phone,
they're
take
just
your phone.
doing yeah, they're doing it just for themselves, really.
Yeah,
For the dogs. Think of the dogs, right?
two seemingly stray dogs.
Yeah.
Here you go. Have a
You
good
know what?
time.
Yeah.
Who thinks that Lady is a stray dog?
Let's see, ladies
That-
ladies in a stray dog.
Lady
Is
is.
she wearing her tags during that scene? I don't think so.
She's hanging out with a tramp.
But look how pampered that dog looks.
Yeah, it's like
I love
yeah.
that Lady in the Tramp. That is so. In 2018, that is so funny.
Yeah, that's weird.
Alright, so
I got
elite
the
guard, I've got another one here if someone wants
Octopus.
to.
Oh
Elite guard.
yay!
Alright, I'm coming for that. Oh yeah, elite guard.
I'm gonna murder it.
Did it die?
Oh yeah.
Sweet, and I got my stuff. Now I'm out of here.
Aha, and then I think Octo. Oh, here we go. The Octo target is right here also.
Yay.
Octo pup. Yep. Here it is. Like a mini Octo. Bam!
Did you blow it up?
Yep, we blew it up.
Dang it.
Sorry, I was about to die, so I finished it off.
Man,
yeah, the
MLG
next one's
Terror says, I would really love the idea of stackable potions with an anti-heat, anti-freeze effect in the cold/lava dungeons.
That's
Hmm. That'd be fun. Your burst of heat.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Does healing cure ailments right now?
I don't think so.
It doesn't put
No.
out fires or anything. Okay.
But we'd have to do something that like gives you some other
It'd be cool if it
other,
was like a temporary heat aura or something. Like I turn
Yeah,
on my
we
heat
can do that.
engine.
we could burn you for a little bit, and that would like get rid of your freeze. One of the problems is, one of the problems is the system is set up such that if you get a new element, basically a new elemental effect, it will overtake the last one. And in freezing, it's basically constant. So even if you had a potion, I don't know if it would work with our current system. You have to change it up somehow.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go back to the Rebel City and turn in some of the stuff that I have.
Spirit, did
Going
you
for,
help funnel the buildings in this region?
Yes, I did.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
We did a good job. I was just flying around admiring these buildings, and then I thought, wait, Sarah did some of this.
Yeah, it's fun to see them in the game because the other models that I do for the ships I end up blowing up, but these I don't end up blowing up. So
I know it's kind of like the environments you end up having a different relationship with. That you can actually like admire them in a way that they don't pose a threat, so your brain isn't considering them, as like I have to get rid of it.
yeah, it
They
is
can
sort
just
of a weird thing when I started on this project to make a model and then instantly blow it up after.
Yep.
Ali, you're heading for the
you spend
Octopup?
hours and hours, and then it's gone in 30 seconds.
Yep.
Ali, you're going for the Octopup?
No,
I was
I'm going for the
I was going
last,
for the Octopup.
Okay. I'm almost at this Octopup over here.
I'm almost at this thug. Thug life.
Thug for hire? Okay. It seems
I
like
just-
these guys are spawning very close to each other. This is
I just
nice.
felt an urge to kill a giant crab. I help myself.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Oh my
everybody
god,
wants in
these
on this,
legendaries.
on this Octopup to get better warp over here.
The Octopup, is it here?
Yep, right here. Oh god.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Ow! Yay!
Oh,
Destroyed.
did you get something? Oh, I must have picked it up accidentally.
Okay, and then we're helping Ali with. Oh god, here he is.
Where are we?
There's an elite guard over
I got
here.
it.
Oh yeah, you killed it.
I'm
got
a
it?
very
It
yeah.
didn't drop in the escape pod. I cried for
Oh, I'm
it.
gonna celebrate. Woo, I'm celebrating.
Yay. I don't know what the fireworks button is because I'm using a keyboard.
I'm gonna
Period.
head back and cash in here because I'm.
I'm heading to another Octopup. Yeah, it seems like it's spawning a little bit further than it should be.
Yeah, they seem to be spawning quite far.
Yeah, it's like I think what it is somebody a lot of the time that we're killing these targets, somebody is near the beach,
Mm.
and then it makes it so that they can basically spawn anywhere. Oh yeah, this guy's super far away. I don't think I'm gonna go for it. Let's see, what else? Spawns, Warhorse, Mystic Assassins. I'm trying to think of which ones that we didn't look at last week. Crowd control, a new one. That one's in the hard area again though. I also don't know if we did Firebomber. Maybe I'll do that one. Oh, and Laughing Hyenas. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna see which one's just close by.
All the Merlins were animated and the variants were integrated earlier today, so that is yet another plane all totally done.
Mm.
Ooh.
Nice. I
Right,
want to see
here's
the
a-
variants.
Here's a Firebomber over here. This guy's pretty cool looking.
Anybody want to guard a goose?
Sure, after this Firebomber thing I'd be down. Alright, here we go, Firebomber. This guy has a giant flamethrower, so... Yeah! Killed it. Sorry, I was probably a little OP for that battle. There's another one over here, right nearby. Let's go kill it. Let's see myself down at T10.
I'm gonna see myself.
T5,
Oh, I thought the mission beacon was updated. I guess it was not.
I might have updated the end beacon and not the beginning beacon? I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, are they two separate ones?
I have no idea. Probably.
I'm coming over
I
to you.
think so. Let's
Okay.
playtest and find out.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Guard
Look
the
at
goose.
Goose.
Guard the goose.
I really love the Goose's smokes.
Yeah. It's such a happy plane, you know.
Yeah, it's cheery.
Mm-hmm.
Adam, why does the medic not have ally palette variant?
You know, that's so funny. I was thinking that earlier when Daniel said he wanted his variant but in green, and I thought, oh yeah, right now they're not using. That's before I got lazy and just didn't bother adding colors to the variants. All the other variants just use the default palette.
Yeah.
So it's because I was trying to do more work, I guess, that I made them look like hospital colors. You can just undo that. The variants can totally just use the allied palette.
Man, the sniper rifle is so hard to use in this mission. I'm trying to snipe the missiles and I'm just failing. So I'm just flying up to each one and just giving it the kiss of death.
Just hit me instead.
Yeah.
Goose, I'm sure without bias, says the Goose is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, Goose.
It is a lovely plane.
I trust that Goose can have a level-headed opinion about it, and that it is just and he's just congratulating the art.
Yeah, must be that.
Praising the art.
Oh, and the destination
Yeah, that's
beacon
fine.
was invisible, so I'm gonna guess I messed that up because I added effects to it, I think most recently.
Oh.
Hmm. Yeah, I will accept no fault here. Unless it's my
Alright.
fault, in which case I will accept fault here.
That was a nice little trek to another firebomber up here, so I'm gonna go kill it.
Good playtesting there. We verified a game problem. Excellent. Learn things.
Success.
Making the game better.
Dang old pufferfish thought he could sneak up on me. Booyah. Nice, alright, that's mission complete for me. Ow, ow, ow! Yeah, I totally died.
That's amazing.
Alright, let's see. What else is nearby?
Ellie, what did you work on this past week? I feel like you worked on some cool stuff.
I feel like most of the stuff I've worked on are not in yet.
Oh, okay.
But lots of plane variant things.
Yes. Right.
Some, like, more boring things, like the smoke list and stuff like that.
Oh, I did some boring stuff that I was going to assign you, and then I said, I've assigned you too much boring stuff. I'll do it myself.
Oh, you're so nice.
Yes.
Nice of you.
It was adding the outlines to all the prefabs that don't use, like, the default, like, enemy prefab.
Yeah, that sounds... Let's go with monotonous. So if I find, like, a new album I'm really into, it'd be alright. But otherwise, it'd be like, eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for doing that, Adam. You're a great dude.
Thank you for doing all of the terrible tasks the other, like, 95% of the time, Allie.
Goose says he likes how the goose explodes. We can continue from here. Flies into wall and dies. There might need to be a better end for that quest.
Yeah, we don't really have a way for it to sort of
Despawn elegantly.
let itself out. Yeah.
We should do a thing where it we could just do it in the prefab too, that it just like flies up and out of view. Basically flies above the camera height.
I did it. I finished Octo's pods.
Good for you, Ray.
I did it. All right, I'm gonna move on to another one called Laughing Hyenas.
Goose says the Laughing Hyenas quest should be called Be Prepared.
Be prepared.
That's good.
That's a Lion King reference, isn't it?
I think so.
But like they mean be prepared in the bad way.
In the bad way.
Yeah, I think they're like talking about basically like getting ready for a coup, right?
Yeah. I mean, the hyenas in that movie aren't exactly good guys.
Did you know that hyenas are more closely related to cats than dogs?
Yes.
I didn't know that, Ray.
Okay.
Thank you for the fact.
Yeah.
But
And they speak with their scent glands.
What?
So hyenas have this like really complex, like the ability to basically make stinky oily pastes that they smear on things, but they have the ability to synthesize all sorts of different chemical spells with that. And so since they're mostly like solitary animals, well, not completely solitary, but they have big ranges that they operate within. What they'll do is they'll like smear, like almost like leaving a message on something, and then someone will come by and say, oh, this is the person who is here, here's what they were trying to communicate. And so they have this sort of scent-based communication network.
Yeah, it's bananas.
Pretty awesome.
When I try to communicate with smells, it doesn't go well.
Yeah. Aromatherapy.
Something like that. What are some other... I like this. This is a good theme. Facts. Little tidbits. Who else has an interesting tidbit?
About cats specifically?
About anything.
Cat-related
About
things?
anything. Anything that would be on Jeopardy.
Yeah. Since cats are related to hyenas, cats also have scent glands. And so when a cat is rubbing you, mostly what they're trying to do is scent you as theirs.
Right.
What?
Yeah. They're marking you.
Yeah, that's why they like having their face rubbed too, and they rub their faces on it because I think that's where the scent glands are mainly at.
They also have them in their butt, near their butt. So you'll notice cats will often turn around and show you their butt, and what they're doing is they're inviting you to sniff their butt and see what they're saying.
Also, when cats roll on their backs and expose their stomach, they're not asking you to rub their stomach unless they've been trained to do that. They're usually showing you that they trust you to not touch their stomach. And then people just go and touch their stomach, and that's why they're
I rub my cat's belly all the time.
Well, that's why there's a lot of cats that'll roll over and be like, I trust you not to touch my stomach. And then you we're like, oh, he wants a belly rub, and you rub it, and then he's like pissed at you, and you're wondering why. It's like, dude, you just presented your stomach to me. Clearly, this is what you wanted. Why are you pissed now? But it's because he was like, I trust you not to touch this, and then you touched it.
Oh, I think my cat kind of enjoys it, but my cat sort of likes being roughed up a little bit.
Yeah, cats can be trained to like it.
Oh.
Yeah, my
cat's
cat's sort of like the wild card. So you never know if he's gonna be okay with it or just go full bear trap on your hands. The other week it was the bear trap.
Yeah.
My cat is pretty much a dog. I don't think she's a cat. I don't think she knows it. This woman came into my apartment the other day to inspect it since we're moving, and she was like, wow, your cat's really weird. Like, thank you.
Like super friendly?
She likes to be held. She requires social interaction all of the time.
Yeah, my
That's
cat's
fine.
like that too.
He waits by the door for me to come home like a dog. Very odd cat behavior.
My cat does that too, but I don't
The other
think
weird
it's,
one.
like there's any intention of pleasing me. It's just like he wants pets or food.
That is a real cat, genuine cat interaction right there.
Mm-hmm.
Are you hot? Are you warm? Do you give me food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, what you got for me?
The one that took me forever to figure out until I read something was, have you ever seen your cat just go crazy? Like they're running around like they're a lunatic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that one is, they've just gone to the bathroom.
Yeah.
They basically have a, like in the wild, like going to the bathroom is a very risky activity. Because they're basically leaving some stinky something or other around that would attract other animals that are predators. And cats, because they're small, are, subject to predators. So like right after they've gone to the bathroom, they have this really intense, like, oh my god, I'm going to die reaction.
Just hopped up on adrenaline.
Yeah, and so they're like, I got to get out of here as fast as possible. And when they're stuck in a small apartment, I mean, they can't, so they basically are bouncing off the walls.
That makes sense. Neviklink offers the Duchess for another evil cat name.
That is a good one. I think,
That is a good one. I like that one.
Yeah, I think there is. I think in one of your concept things, the word Duchess was used somewhere.
Yeah, I feel like that's true.
Yeah, we have this idea of nobility in the game. Like a lot of the cats, basically, in order to give them a sense of like, oh, we're official. They all have like very traditional nobility type titles. They're like, oh, I'm a duke, I'm a noble, I'm a duchess, this sort of thing.
I've been trying to think of a play on 9 Lives for like the last 15 minutes, and I'm coming up with nothing.
9 Lives. Oh,
I was thinking maybe like
it could go
something like that. And,
you could go German. Like you could go 9.
Oh, of course. All I had to do was open my mouth so we could workshop it instead of just sitting here. No, I want to think of it. Of course, German.
9 Lives.
We had a fish named Sasha 9, which was named after the character in Psychonauts.
I feel bad that I have never actually played Psychonauts.
Oh, well, if you don't like 3D platformers, you're not going to enjoy it because it's a 3D platformer, but it's a really good 3D platformer.
It is. Wow.
Yeah,
and just the characters and everything are just fantastic in that game. I love that game.
Yeah, I think the world building and the writing are the best parts of that game.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
Sick of actually playing the game, to be honest, but...
Goose says Catmural Levkoi. Neviklink says Empress Neko or Empress Nyan. And Huddy in response says, oh god no, just let the Nyan cat rest in peace. And Neviklink gives us Lady Catherine.
Lady Catherine is very nice.
Oh, what about like I don't know, Commander Strudel or something as a Nyan cat reference?
Oh, that's true. That'd be good.
It's like a little toaster strudel, right?
So I've been thinking about changing my name. I might have talked about this on the stream before. I don't recall. To Alley Avenue. For the lols. It's not only for the lols, but it's a contributing factor. And I was thinking about changing my middle name because I didn't think the flow of my full name with my current middle name worked very well. So I was thinking about doing something with the letter K so that my initials would be AKA because it amuses me to change my name and have my initials be AKA.
So what you're saying is you could change your name, your legal name for the lulz, but I can't shave without your permission.
Yes. I'm glad you're catching on, right?
Alright, just making sure we're on the same page here.
Hey, it's not my permission that you need, it's the stream's permission. You can shave all you want if it was up to me.
I'm a slave to the stream.
That's like a metal band right there. Save the stream.
Yeah.
Don't
really
cross
is.
the stream.
Yeah, don't cross the stream. A Ghostbusters themed metal band.
So, one of the middle names I was thinking of was Catherine with a K. But I decided Alley Cat Avenue was just a little bit too far.
Yeah. Has connotations.
Yeah, it gives you a mental picture there.
My partner's last name is Bagden, and they've decided that their first child is going to be Bilbo because then it's Bilbo Bagden.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You have found a keeper.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm getting wrecked out here. I've died a lot.
This Greater Cooper is so fast.
Oh yeah, he's a real jerk.
One.
Wait, where are you? I'm gonna come out to you.
I killed him.
I'm abandoning.
Oh, I wanted to see the mines.
Oh, is this?
The mines aren't in yet.
Oh, okay.
What beacon is
I was
this?
doing see if the mines were in, but they're not.
Is this another beacon? This is different from the radio tower we saw earlier.
Oh wait, where are you? Did we actually get? The beacon is in evidently, and it's near Ray.
There is a beacon.
But I'm not seeing you on my. Oh, there you are.
This is the new beacon, but it doesn't have the effects.
Oh yeah, that doesn't have the effects. So I guess the effects didn't get in.
Is this a real beacon?
I don't know. Is this,
Where is it? Do you guys
sitting there. I
That's a
can't
bug.
shoot it or interact with it, so
It appears to be a bug.
maybe the art from the last spawn beacon just sort of showed up here.
That's
I
a
don't
weird
actually see it.
bug. I love it.
But it is in like it looks like 0, 0. The coordinates.
Weird.
So yeah, it's usually if something shows up at 0, 0, that means something went horribly wrong.
Nice.
Nice. Well, we are on the final 3 minutes of the stream.
We
Let's all go to the Rebel City and hang out. You know.
Yeah.
Some fireworks. Any questions from the streamers or stream channel?
Yeah, any questions? And while we're waiting for questions, let's reflect. Anyone have a name that stuck out to them, stuck in their brain, and they're like, that was a good one?
I like
Sticks out.
Lady. Oh, go for it.
Sorry, no, I said the Duchess sticks out to me. I like the nobility.
Mm-hmm. Dake, how about you? What were you saying?
I really liked Lady Catherine.
Lady Catherine. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I think I'm partial to Hairball.
Yeah, that's
Hairball.
excellent.
Yeah,
That is excellent.
Yeah, I think I have to also go with Hairball.
Well, luckily for us, all of these were suggested by the same person. So,
Wow.
we kind of have a clear winner here.
Well
Way to go,
done.
Neviklink.
Nice. Well done.
Yeah.
Ah, shoot. You know what? I just remembered. I forgot. I was gonna ask somebody to play as the paladin this week, so that because we retuned the sword on the paladin recently. It's a lot stronger. I feel like Sarah was flying one earlier or something.
Oh yeah, that's a huge change.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we still haven't actually gone around and testing it. So
Yeah.
next time. Haha. Look at our
Neviklink,
cool
I know you already have a key. Do you wish for another for a friend, or do you want to donate it to someone else in the chat? I don't know if anyone else needs one.
Oh yeah, that looks awesome.
Does he vibrate a little bit with his sword?
Because you've
yeah.
already had 2 keys.
Is that an animation? The vibrating?
I think so.
Might be. I'm still picking a plane. I'll just go. Where is? Yeah, I think that is.
Neviklink says give Goose a key if he doesn't have it.
Goose has already received 2 keys.
Okay. If not, it sounds like he wants it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
All right.
Oh, I
Good stream,
failed. I
folks.
failed some missions. They
Got
timed
some
out.
missions. Yeah, it's on the hour, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, you really gotta choose your missions by their end time, if possible. All right, well, thanks for watching once again, and we'll see you guys next week. Good skies.
Good skies,
Everybody
everyone.
gets guys.
Take care.
Birds.